Hello there, it's Patrina again with Do You Have a Couple of Minutes? And today I want to know if you have a couple of minutes to continue with me in our series on Proverbs. And we've made it to chapter 6 of Proverbs. And in chapter 6, I really want to focus in on the idea of indebtedness as it relates to both money and to morality. So I'm going to hop right in to chapter 6, and I'm going to start out by reading verse 1 and then skipping down to verse 3 through 6. So in verse 1, it says, My son, if you have put up security for your neighbor, if you have shaken hands in a pledge for a stranger, excuse me, you have been trapped by what you said. And then if you go down to verse 3, the second half, it says, Go to the point of exhaustion and give your neighbor no rest. Allow no sleep to your eyes, no slumber to your eyelids. Free yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, like a bird from the snare of the fowler. Go to the ant, you sluggard, consider its ways and be wise. So, this is really talking about the indebtedness sometimes that we put ourselves in with others when we make a pledge to others, a promise to others, and we find ourselves indebted. And then the attitude that we should take on with that, we will find ourselves in the circumstance of being indebted. And so, in order to satisfy that, we need to work at it with a high level of zeal, and we need to work hard at it so that we can hopefully free ourselves from that and we can learn from that as well, right? We don't want to be in debt when we can avoid being in debt. So, in order to, in essence, pay off that debt, then we need to work hard to fulfill those obligations so that we can then be free of those obligations to, in essence, escape that indebtedness. So that's what that idea is about. So think about when you are giving someone your word, you're telling them that you're going to do something for them or that you will be, the surety or the backup from them, the co-signer for them on something. Think about that debt that you are incurring or that responsibility that you are taking on, and if that's something that you really want to take on or that you need to take on or should not be taking on, and then act accordingly, right? Because we don't want to have more indebtedness than is necessary. Okay. I want to go down to then verse 16, and this talks about the things that the Lord hates. And it says there are 6 things that the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him. And it gives a list: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush to evil, a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in the community. And I just wanted to share those as things that we can be discerning about, right? So, haughty eyes, somebody that is conceited, if you will, or comes across as full of themselves. These are warning signs for us. A lying tongue, someone that we can't trust to tell us the truth. That's not going to be helpful in situations for us because it doesn't help us to be able to make a good decision for ourselves or for that person. Hands that shed innocent blood. Obviously, we don't want to be around people that are doing unjust things. That creates a sense of real lawlessness and a sense of chaos. A heart that deceives wicked schemes. I mean, that kind of speaks for itself. That's dangerous. That again is not helpful to us being able to live in peace and being able to have any kind of expectations of things that will happen when we participate in certain things or actions or whatnot. We don't want to be around people that are devising wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil. Again, I mean, that's just very obvious. We don't need turmoil when there doesn't need to be turmoil. Now, this isn't saying defense against evil. This is really talking about the practice of it. So people joining in. A false witness who pours out lies. And this is similar to the lying tongue, but here we have someone that's actually perpetrating lies against other people, saying things that didn't happen. Or maybe it's people that are embellishing things so it comes out as something that is a lie because they've embellished beyond what the truth actually is. So they're not then trustworthy. And a person who obviously stirs up conflict in the community. This is talking about the person that's always creating the unnecessary drama, always needing some type of action to happen that isn't serving a purpose. So think about those things, that list of things, and how they can help us to be discerning about situations that we should or should not be a part of, about people that we do or don't want to spend time around, or people that might need some type of corrective action, or that we just might need to be wary about when we are around them. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Just warnings around indebtedness. And if you find yourself indebted in some way, whether it be for money or morality, how you might then proceed in a wise manner so that you can still live a fulfilling life. And with that, that is my few minutes for today. I hope that you found that this has been a topic that's been inspiring, something to help you think, learn, grow, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life. And I hope that if you are enjoying these messages, that you will share them with others so that they can come along our learning journey as well. Please be sure to take some time to go back and take a look at Proverbs chapter 6. And please be sure to share this with others so that they can come along our learning journey as well. Thank you so much for joining, and I sure hope to see you back next time. Until then, bye-bye.